Hi students, good morning to all of you. So in the previous class we have discussed about what is engine. So once again listen, what is engine means engine is a prime mover or engine is a device which converts natural source means fuel into mechanical energy, that is called engine. And we'll see next slide here. Already we have discussed in the previous video. Once again see, IC engines means internal combustion engine. Mechanical device which converts one form of energy into another form of energy is called engine. Next IC engine definition is that engine in which combustion takes place inside the engine cylinder is called IC engine. If the combustion takes place outside the engine cylinder, that is EC engine. So this is about engine and IC engine. And already we have discussed some terminology, some important terms used in IC engines: bore, what is stroke, what is TDC, what is BDC, clearance volume, swept volume, and compression ratio. So already we have discussed these terms in the previous class. Once again see this slide here. So here the classification of internal combustion engines. So there are different types of IC engines. IC engines, it can be classified as follows. So we have 8 classifications. So here the third classification is very important. So all of you observe this one. So according to the cycle of operation, so we have 2 types of IC engines. So they are 2-stroke cycle engine and 4-stroke cycle. This is very important. See here, this is a classification of internal combustion engine, third classification. So based on the third classification, according to the cycle of operation, so we have 2 types of engines. So one is 2-stroke cycle engine, second one is 4-stroke cycle engine. So these two are the very important. So according to our syllabus, we have these 2 engines: 4-stroke cycle engine and 2-stroke cycle engine, working of 4-stroke cycle engine and working of 2-stroke cycle engine. These two are the very important. Listen. Next, today in this class, we are going to discuss about these topics. So all of you listen carefully. So today in this class we are going to discuss about what is stroke. First of all, what is stroke, what is 4-stroke cycle engine, what is 2-stroke cycle engine, and what are the basic parts of 4-stroke engine, and what are the basic parts of 2-stroke engine. And fourth topic is applications of 4-stroke engine. So in 4-stroke engine, again we have two engines. One is a 4-stroke petrol engine, second one is 4-stroke diesel engine. So what are the 4-stroke petrol engine applications, what are the 4-stroke diesel engine applications? So this is the fourth topic. And fifth topic is applications of 2-stroke engines. So in again 2-stroke engine, again we have two types of engines: 2-stroke petrol engine, 2-stroke diesel engine. So after that we will see working principle of 4-stroke engine, working principle of 2-stroke engine. So these are the topics we are going to discuss about in this class. Okay, so all of you listen carefully. So here, so we are going to discuss about these topics. Okay, now we will see one by one. So first of all, what is stroke? So already I have explained about a stroke. What is stroke? What is stroke means? So already I have explained in the previous video. All of you listen. What is stroke means? If the piston moves from one dead center to another dead center, from TDC to and BDC, or it may be BDC to TDC, whatever it is. If the piston moves from one dead center to another dead center, that is called one stroke. So that is about one stroke. It is denoted by, stroke length is denoted by L. So I hope you understood. You understand a stroke. Once again listen, what is stroke? If the piston moves from one dead center to another dead center, means it may be TDC to BDC or BDC to TDC, whatever it is. So that is called one stroke. Next we will see second topic, that is what is 4-stroke cycle engine. What is 4-stroke cycle engine? See in this slide, what is 4-stroke cycle engine means. See here, In 4-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 4 strokes of the piston. Working cycle is completed in 4 strokes of the piston or 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. Means already I have explained. So for 1 stroke means if the piston moves from one dead center to another dead center or TDC to BDC, crankshaft makes an angle 180 degrees, means half revolution. So here how many strokes? Here we have 4 strokes, means 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. For 1 stroke 180 degrees, next stroke 360 degrees, that is 1 revolution of the crankshaft. So remaining 2 strokes 360 degrees, means next revolution or 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. So finally, what is 4-stroke cycle engine means? In 4-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 4 strokes of the piston. 1 stroke is TDC to BDC, second stroke is BDC to TDC, third stroke is TDC to BDC, and fourth stroke is BDC to TDC. So these are the 4 strokes. When piston makes 4 strokes, crankshaft makes 2 revolutions. So finally, in our 4-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 4 strokes of the piston or 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. So it is called 4-stroke cycle engine. So in 4-stroke cycle engine, we have 4 strokes or 4 events as follows. So these are the 4 strokes. In 4-stroke cycle engine, we have 4 strokes. They are suction stroke, compression stroke, expansion stroke, and exhaust stroke. So these are the 4 strokes we have in 4-stroke cycle engine. So block diagram of these 4 block diagram for these 4 strokes. See here, this is compression. I will explain later in the next class detailed. So once again, observe this diagram. See here, this is a compression stroke, suction stroke. This is a compression stroke, power stroke. Another name of the power stroke is expansion stroke or working stroke. This one is exhaust stroke. So this is our connecting rod, crankshaft, inlet valve. IV means inlet valve, exhaust valve, and it may be spark plug or fuel injector, whatever it is. Okay. So basically we have 2 types of engines: 4 strokes of petrol engine and 4-stroke. In 4-stroke cycle engine, we have 2 types of engines: 4-stroke petrol engine, 4-stroke diesel engine. So this is about 4-stroke cycle engine. Next we will see what is 2-stroke cycle engine. So what is 2-stroke cycle engine? In 2-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 2 strokes of the piston. So whereas 4-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 4 strokes of the piston, but in 2-stroke cycle engine, working cycle is completed in 2 strokes of the piston or 1 revolution of the crankshaft. So it is called as 2-stroke engine. In 2-stroke engine, we will have 2 strokes. So they are stroke 1 and stroke 2. So in stroke 1, suction and compression process are carried out at a time. In the first stroke, suction and compression, these 2 processes will carried out at a time in 1 stroke, that is 1 stroke. Okay. In second stroke, that is second stroke, stroke 2, expansion and exhaust process are carried out in second stroke. Expansion and exhaust process are carried out in second stroke. So these are 2-stroke engine. This is about 2-stroke engine. Next, third topic is basic parts of the diesel engines. Basic parts of the diesel engine. So all of you observe this one. So basic parts of the diesel engine. So we have basic parts: cylinder block, piston rings, piston pin, connecting rod, crankshaft, and cylinder head, intake valve. So another name of intake valve is inlet valve, exhaust valve, camshaft, timing gears, spark plug. Okay, so these are the basic parts of the 4-stroke engine. Basic parts of the 4-stroke engine. And next topic is basic parts of the 2-stroke engine. See here, basic parts of the 2-stroke engine are cylinder block, piston rings, spark plug, connecting rod, and crankshaft. So these are the basic parts of the two-stroke petrol engine or two-stroke diesel engine, whatever it is. So in a petrol engine we will have spark plug. So in diesel engine, instead of spark plug we will have fuel injector. Okay, so this is a main difference between petrol engine and diesel engine. And next topic is applications of petrol engines. Applications of, so where we use in our real life. So practical applications of petrol engines. So here we have some practical applications. So petrol engines have many applications including motor cars. These are motor cars and motorcycles and aircrafts, in motorboats, small engines such as lawn mowers, chainsaws and portable engine generators. So these are the practical applications of petrol engines. Practical applications of petrol engine. It may be two-stroke petrol engine or it may be four-stroke petrol engine. So again in this slide we will see some of the examples for the two-stroke petrol engine or four-stroke petrol engine. So this bike and lawn mowers. This is a lawn mower. Chainsaws. So these chainsaws generally used by the carpenters. Chainsaws, lawn mowers, bike, jet skis. So these are the some of the examples for the petrol engines. And practical applications of diesel engines. Uses of diesel engines or practical applications of diesel engines. So we will use diesel engines in cars, buses, lorries, motorbikes, some of the motorbikes, mills and agriculture equipments, and pump water from the wells. So water pumps, diesel water pumps. And so this is a well-known example for the four-stroke diesel engine application. So diesel engine, this is a four-stroke diesel engine train. Okay, so these are the practical applications of the diesel engine and petrol engine. So I hope you understand. In the next class I will explain working principle of four-stroke petrol engine, working principle of four-stroke diesel engine, and working principle of two-stroke petrol engine, working principle of two-stroke diesel engine. I hope you understand this class. Thank you so much.